Greetings, starfarers, and welcome to another episode. Sunless skies. Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yes. I'm Cobalt Thorium, and in this episode, there's a very poorly animated but nice little detail of a bird down there. Great. What we need right now is more terror. Storm just coming out of nowhere. East's fine. Alright, let's do this. Nice. That really hurt. Oh, I really just jumped right into that. Why are you aiming at me? Oh man, I'm hurting. Why is this guy shooting at me? Don't shoot at me. Alright, yeah, that. Alright, God, I hope this guy's not gonna attack me. Do not attack me. We're buddies. Do not hit me either. You punk. Get away from me. Get away. Get away. Get away. Man, we're in bad shape now. I messed up by getting too close to that guy. I should have kept him at arm's length the entire time as well as possible. Go help your friend. Jeez. They're like stacked up here. Stuck on the geometry of the level. Alright. Repair badly. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. How much does that guy cost? 100? We'll do it. Repair the fault in your engine. The boiler is still making pained noises. This will restore your locomotive to its usual fuel efficiency. Spick and span. The engineers replace the damaged pressure lines and give your engine a thorough service. Your stokers breathe a sigh of relief. The fault of your engine has been repaired. You've lost 100 sovereigns. That's okay. I mean, look at how many we've got. We'll fully repair our hull. That probably is going to be expensive. 117, oof. Alright, let's leave and go elsewhere. We will deliver our verdant encouragement. Drop them off with the clerks at the loading bay. They'll see it gets to its destination. 150 sovereigns. The clerk with the horn-rimmed glasses smiles coolly as you sign. Just here, and here's your delivery fee. I'll have our boys carried from here. This is supposed to be the really smelly fertilizer. I'm surprised that they didn't say anything about that. It just seems to be a canned message. We could hire on our crew and see if we can get up to... 14. It's probably not worth it, actually. Because if something really bad happens, we want to be able to hire on a whole bunch if we have to. So... Alright. Let's explore the city, see if anything else is going on here. Yeah, that's like the tutorial stuff. Ambition. Stars are dying. Alright, here we go. You have assisted the Baroness in performing a solar autopsy. You have the material from the corpses of both the Son of Albion and the Son of the Reach. What can you learn from them? The Baroness maintains a well-stocked laboratory in her cellar. You convene there to conclude your research. You can investigate what killed the Son of the Reach. You have the fragments of its bones to study. Didn't we get like a view of what that was? I don't recall. Okay. So investigate what killed the Son of the Reach. Investigate what killed the Son of Albion. Of course, the Majesty killed that. Investigate the mysterious noise in the back of the laboratory. What? Let's do that first. Investigate mysterious noise from the back of the laboratory. The Baroness is otherwise distracted. I don't know about that. A chance discovery. It is coming from a heavy glass jar on a workbench. Jar rattles as something iridescent whirls inside. That's a sample of peacock wind, the Baroness says, frowning. What's got it agitated? Shall we find out? You open the jar. The wind tears from it and across the lab into a slab of golden bone, where it rages in a brief localized hurricane that scatters equipment across the cellar. Then, in an anguished wail, disperses. The Baroness climbs to her feet. I wonder, do suns have souls? Do they leave ghosts? There are a great many winds in the heavens, aren't there? So celestial winds are the ghosts of suns? Let's look for what killed the Son of the Reach. Goliath. The Baroness investigates. He was killed by a titanic, mangling force. Even the grain of its bone fibers are distorted. You deploy implements, acids, and the industrial vice she keeps in her laboratory to see if you can duplicate the effect, but nothing is able to generate the necessary pressure. Whatever did this to the sun, it was beyond the reach of mortals. Ambition, the truth. You are assisting the Baroness in the autopsy of 2 sons. Investigate what killed the Son of Albion. Of course, Her Majesty claims that the King of Ours was defeated by the might of the Empire's navy. I've always had my doubts. Shall we see? Poisoner. Examining it through a microscope, it is immediately apparent that the Son of Albion wasn't killed by munitions, but by poison. It has worked its way into every golden cell. The poison itself you cannot isolate, nor extract. It is as insubstantial as a thought. You examine it more closely. The patterns of its spread are regular, like the strokes of a pen. You point this out to the Baroness. Fascinating. If only we had more. The lines look like fragments of correspondence signals, don't they? Can words be poison, I wonder? Interesting. I will say, this is not the first time I've seen this. The poison itself, just being a bit of a grammar Nazi, poison itself, you cannot isolate nor, because if this is also a no, it's nor. If both of these are negative things, if you cannot isolate and you cannot extract, it should be nor. Alright. Conclude your research. What have you learned? This will end the autopsy. Ensure you have made all the choices you care to here. What choices were there? There were no choices. Are there supposed to be choices? Oh my god. Did I not do something that would give me choices? Oh my god. Shoot. It seems like they were killed by different things, though. Progress. The Baroness ticks off points on her fingers. Firstly, that the sons are not merely dying, but they are being killed. Secondly, that the methods of their death are beyond the means of lesser beings. In that in turn suggests that the things responsible for the sons... that in turn suggests that the things responsible are sons themselves or entities comparable in magnitude, or maybe even greater magnitude. She frowns. I must say, this is rather grander than I had anticipated. I see why it consumed our mutual friend, but I think that's all we can achieve for now. I'll continue to research this, but anything more will take time. I recommend that you turn to another line of investigation for now, madame. Ambition, the truth. The Baroness has completed her research. You have learned something you should not. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh. Just the way that it was worded. Okay. We've gained 2,000 experience. Sweet. Almost halfway. Okay. The seasoned captains, the plucky Baroness, the bedeviled diadect, the masked citizen, the spatchcocker Meg. That is such a difficult word to say, spatchcocker. And the spatchcocker Meg have been assisting the staunch practitioner in her investigations into the fate of the stars. But your friend has disappeared, and a mysterious fire claimed her lodgings and research. Your attempt to find her has reached a dead end. By continuing her research, you might learn what happened. Alright, so we have 2 things left. We can agree to transport the diadect on a research trip. I must consult the primary source, the roll of ash. I believe it will shed light on the friction between the conjugations. There is a library in the Blue Kingdom at the Forge of Souls. I feel like the Blue Kingdom is like the most difficult place probably in the game. So I want to go to Elysium or whatever the other one was. So that would be convey the masked citizen to Pan, or Pan. Perhaps we can take your engine. I'm not universally admired in Pan, and may need to keep my head down. Or we could attend to other matters. Alas, this mystery is not the only demand of my time. We'll take the person to Pan. The citizen packs extensively before boarding your engine. No fewer than 4 trunks need to be carried aboard. All vital, I assure you. One of them is coffee. If I have to drink tea for a month, I'll go mad. Anyway, when we arrive in Pan, you shall speak to the Cypress King, whoever it may be that week. Before, before they board, the citizen touches your arm. Let me ask you a frank question. Do you think our mutual friend is still alive? To my surprise, I have become entirely fond of her. Say yes. Yes, you're sure she still lives. Say no. The odds look increasingly slim. Say you don't know. But you hope your investigations will find out. I have no idea. I'm gonna go with that. So be it, says the citizen. Then let's get to work. They board your engine, calling to Pan, the nearest engineer. The engineer, who possesses a clear understanding of the chain of command, looks to you. You nod. To Pan. Ambition, the truth. Travel to Pan and consult the Cypress King about the courtesy. Mass citizen boards your locomotive. Alright, let's attend to other matters. Yep. We did the repairs. We've done the stars are dying thing. That's kind of big. We could hire, but I don't know. Because hiring will prevent future hiring. We're only down by 2. Let's... whatever, I'm being too picky. You know, we have too many of these quests, too. Gemstones from the mausoleum. We gotta get rid of that. That is... oh, we only have to deliver 2. We have to. Alright, cool. Then we have the ammo. 3 to New Winchester. Bronzewood for Port Haven. I think we actually had Bronzewood as an option at Stainrod, and I didn't pick it up. It's unfortunate. And Nectar for Coryllium. Well, what's our bank look like? I think we'll put all these back. Alright, I don't think we want to go so far out of the way to go to Port Prosper, so just gonna have to stay in our inventory, I guess. We won't be able to pick up any new quests, despite the fact that some of these are really, really simple and easy to do. Like seeds for Avon, with plenty of seeds. And seeds for Titania. We very rarely go to Titania. There's not really a point in it. So, alright, let's go to Victoria Market. Pick up a couple things. That's looking good. I guess we'll head out. Let's go back to Wolseley Station once more and just quickly explore the city so that we can be sure that nothing is left here. Alright, more progress can be made on that. Rumored opportunities. We still haven't found Faith's Fall. Have we? Faith's Fall. And this is the Reach, right? I don't see it anywhere. guess it's gotta be in here then somewhere. Right? Alright, well. We'll finish clearing the last little bit of the map and hopefully we'll be able to find everything. On the hunt for Hybris. After this, we're pretty much going to be out of stuff to do in, well, I mean, except for these things right here. But we're going to be very low on stuff to do in the Reach. Oh, we've got this too. Endurance. Have we been to 6 places? Take a look. 1. Did we go to Corellan? We might not have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we might not be up to 6 with him yet. Alright, yeah, let's head out. I want to get to Magdalene's. Do I have a port report for Magdalene's? Port reports. An invented monument. Okay, so we only have 1 port report? Well, what is this? Fire and Fury. You are summoned to the engine room. You discover a condition of emergency. The firebox thrusters inside an inferno rages. Its flames a stark, strobing blue. The boiler creaks and rattles, begins to overheat. Fires won't go out, Captain. We can fight the flames, rally the crew, and smother the fire before it does any damage. Or we can starve the flames. Your locomotive will suffer while they burn out, but you should be able to prevent a boiler rupture. And we're right here. We might as well just starve the flames and then go back and fucking fix it. Starved. Pipes shriek and split. Your locomotive threatens to shake itself apart. You ease the pressure where you can and make the most of vital repairs. Eventually, the roaring fire dies down to a sullen sapphire ember. Will it come back, Captain? The engineer asks. You cannot answer. Alright, right back to New Winchester. I suppose it couldn't have happened at a better place. I think they screwed up my repair job last time. Jerks. Fully repair the hull. God. Stupid. I really hate these random events. They are not fun. They definitely take away from the enjoyment of the game. It's just like, oh, something happened. Now you lose $75 for no reason. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Hello. Always defeated. The captain's door is covered in knots and crosses. So, it transpires, is the rest of his cabin, his logs, and his body. In every game, the knots won. Your search turns up a few valuables, and in return, and then you return to your engine. So we got some sovereigns, we got some Sky Stars woods. Back to Magdalene's. It's like our second home. We come here so often. Oof. Hit the wall. Alright. The Oneric Chamber. Treat your nightmares. For some cases of sleepless nights lost in formless terror, of persistent night terrors and elusive dreams, the more severe treatments are required. In these somber chambers of red and gold painted glass, the worst failings of the heart are treated. An attendant waits to take your details and your payment. He asks only that you request the name of the person you wish to treat you. Here, you can reduce your nightmares before they get worse. Oh, they get worse? Okay. The more you use these treatments, the more expensive they will become. The attendants can only do so much. Ooh, that's not good. Wait, we didn't need any moments of inspiration? We needed 0. We're gonna do Her Majesty because our character's totally devoted. She's a zealot for the crown. Remains unchanged at 2. That's very interesting. Nightmares recede. You've been invited to a garden party at the palace. You're escorted to the lawn by a senior foreman, where you are introduced to a social climbing duchess and a disgraceful viscount. You exchange witticisms together with a footman who refills your glasses. The peal of a single trumpet interrupts your conversation. You and the other guests are shepherded into line as Her Enduring Majesty passes by. She favors you with a wintry gaze before proceeding to more important guests in the marquee. Oh. She saw us, but she totally doesn't care. And somehow this clears our nightmares. That's pretty funny. That's interesting also that we needed moments of inspiration, but we didn't use them. Very peculiar. Alright, let's go to the House of Small Comfort. We'll write a report. Amenable host. Backstage. Let's go backstage and see what happens. Nah. This is just gonna be... I think these are just canned at this point. Alright, well, yeah. Have we read this before? Alright, well, let's try this. So... You are known to the host. You are permitted to socialize with the attendants and observe behind the scenes at Magdalene's. There are always jealous glares when someone parts the violet curtain that keeps the attendants' private space from their workspace. Backstage, relaxed chatter and the scratchy sounds of music over the gramophone fill the air. Clouds of powdered makeup and tobacco wash over you, mixed with a lavender perfume. You can help an attendant prepare for work. There are lines to rehearse, briefs to digest, accents to perfect. The attendant finishes applying the brush to her wig. I don't suppose you're familiar with Her Majesty personally? No? She quirks an eyebrow in the mirror. Ah, well. I don't suppose tonight's client is either. How amusing. A waltz can be heard from the upper floors. Someone has requested the recreation of the Sapphire Jubilee. There are always jealous glares. Okay, we've read that before. We can share a drink. Unwinding after a guest is a necessity at Magdalene's. Glasses gleam in mellow candlelight. A party is being prepared. No customers allowed. The scream of a boiling kettle. The attendants are on break. Okay, I think we're pretty much done there. I don't think that actually... I think that was actually any different than we remember. Let's treat the terror. We'll use one of these because we have a million of them. Yes. Briefly without terror. Sounds good. We'll go in here and grab a otherworldly artifact. How much are they? 60. I suppose we could recruit crew and just start padding our crew. Let's do that, actually. 2 crew. Welcome aboard. Your new crew shuffle aboard and pick their bunks, leaving their old captain in the caring hands of Magdalene's finest. So technically it's desertion, but a kind few will object to. Onwards. Alright. We got rid of our terrors, we got rid of our fear. I think that we should probably go... I think we should probably go and see if we can find a guest ship up here. Then maybe treat our terror once more on the way out. That's the only thing that's left before we can complete the next mission for the stain rods and lead beaters. Oh, he actually hit me? How is that possible? Should rely more on the long-range guns and less on the short range ones. Ah, jeez. So sad when you're looking for a fight with the guests and they're just never around. It's like the one time you want to find a guest ship. Peacock Wind, the soul of stars. Wait. Oh, we're gonna have so many uncanny specimens. Alright, that was not worth it. Whatever. Oh jeez, we're damaged again. I shouldn't have been so careless. I should have just stuck to far away. Capture a lesser cantankerite. No, we'll just gain the money. I'm really disappointed. There's no, like, reliable place to find guests, it seems. Should we even reset our terror? It's only 13. Oh, what is that? Why is that doing there? It's only 13. Let's just go back to Winchester. We gotta do some repairs. We gotta do some repairs, and actually getting back to Winchester will reduce our terror a little bit. And actually, we could stop by Polmir and Plenty's circus on the way out to Hybris. And that'll really knock down our terror. And that's a pretty reliable place to get rid of terror when it comes down to it. What is this? I hate you guys. Alright. We've read this before, I think. I don't want to upset the burrower below, that's for sure. I mean, on principle, I don't think this is a good idea, so. We lost a crew. Oh well. They actually reduced their terror, too. Probably the right decision. Yeah, I don't believe in taking on other people's debts like that. If you live life in a... Like, if you make really bad life decisions, you should probably live with the consequences. Can't believe we're gonna be in Winchester again. Although this time we should probably drop off our... I wonder what that is. You think it's just like a storm or something? Should we go check it out? It's probably actually faster to go the other way, so I don't know why I went this way, but I did. Would have been safer to go the other way, too. Because at least we'd have our backs to Winchester. Oh, it's just one of these things? We'll destroy it as usual. Okay, so it's just one of those, huh? Why are they coming from the south? That's such a stupid move. Such a waste of time. It's further to go around the rock. Not to mention, I would have been closer to getting the to the port reports place here. The company house. Yep, 2 port reports. I realize it's only 2. It's not some huge amount. Nice. 54 to 2. That's looking a lot better. Get out of here. Come on. And I'd really like to see more than 54. 54 seems kind of tepid, actually. So I think that that's either the number of ships or the number of ships by their power. Like, I don't know, maybe the huge tackety ship is worth 2 and the small one is worth 1 or something like that. And like a dreadnought might be worth 2, and like the shooty dreadnought is probably also worth like 2, you know. A railgun will. Alright, repairing again. It's getting expensive. Is there anything else we had to do here? I forgot to look at what they had on their selling thing. Is there someone I needed honey for that though. So we could sell some of these. We got a lot of unseasoned hours. How much money do we have? We got a bunch of money. We don't really have to sell anything. We do have to buy some supplies though. Come on. Chops. Thorium. 5 and 5. Alright, I think that's it. And I think that we'll probably also wrap up this episode here. We didn't get quite as far as I had wished. But we should be on our way to Hybris now. I'm going to stop at Polmir and Plenty's to make sure that this terror is 0 when we are heading over to Hybris. But other than that, I think we're ready to go. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe share, maybe subscribe. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.